Banko Bekang.
Across the whole country.
Labang mol lafta fang foka kanyina president la kuala.
In the end, people almost forgot about the president himself.
But in addition, let's try to speak. More hailed Baba Jobe and saw him. A lot of lawful powers on them.
Could have said so.
And thank you very much for the honesty in all this, because all we're trying to do is to paint the true picture of how things were without any bias, and I'm quite happy that you are answering questions honestly.
Ako inumbara bake ila tilingu kang kato mbenyinin karolu men bela purka kulu lankena ma wale ya sabu andu ina atake moti me ya lonko wakilta tilinta nyininka menula ya fo tilingu kono wala na kafo ye inimbara.
Fase ke onyama ngankali al-Quran.
Yes, it I swore on the Holy Quran.
During this falling out, what happened to Baba?
Wokuya uche okono mune
Menketa biring ikuyata.
What happened was when there was this falling out,
Lundo
one day we were there.
Inatante call.
I got called
Where Baba arrested.
that Baba got arrested.
Baba Jobe, I see that you going through your statement as you tell. You can just put it aside and the cuff. If you refer to it, just let me know it's noted that you're referring.
Ako ayaje bedia makanyaming ila kumakansa feri mu statement onying ibe amunta ebole no masata kang. Ako isala ndikarala yedi amu ikumfe ning ayatra inata sola. Fenji be kaito nyimbala. Isabu
Referring to it, it's because of the dates which I would not be able to remember.
Sorry, I would guide you, no problem.
Okay. Ako kana wori wala tebe tambile nyatore kole
Just a country.
2003.
Yes, that's true. It was in 2003.
Sunkaro konombeje.
It was in the month of Ramadan. We were there.
Tesarata bitadu kola.
He announced that he was reporting to work.
Tefanampareta bita banjo purkata sunkari shopping la.
I was also prepared on my way to Banjul for the Ramadan shopping.
Besilo ka moyen koli ka fo me Fatu Njai Fofana.
On the way, someone called me, Fatu Njai Fofana.
Konye Baba ali.
And she asked me, where is Baba?
Baba atata du kola.
I said to her, well, Baba has gone.
The telephone ring off.
And she rang off.
Another call kotenke.
She called me again.
Konye Baba arrested.
And told me that Baba was arrested. When she said that to me,
Baba called purka confirm.
Immediately I called Baba to confirm. When I called him, he said to me, it's true, I have been arrested. He said 2 paramilitary pickups came to my office and arrested me. All of them were with guns.
Banjul, serious crime, police headquarters.
They took me to Banjul at the serious crimes at the police headquarters.
This happened, correct me if I'm wrong, this happened at the height of the rumors that we had 2 rulers in Gambia, Mansa Jara and Mansa Kanilai, correct?
Wo dum kata wato men wo wato be siarim banko kan ko Mansa fulale be Gambia banko kan Jara Mansa anen Kanilai Mansa.
Yes, it was during that time.
And Kanilai Mansa ye Jara Mansa Muta, correct?
So Kanilai Mansa ye Jara Mansa Muta for a monkey or nyam.
Yes, that was what happened.
And you called Baba and he explained to you the circumstances of his arrest.
Bitumbre Baba commandi telefono to tumolong ayala muto Kenya foye.
Yes, he narrated to me how he was arrested. And then he said to me, before you come, pick all my documents and hide them at a safe place.
And what did he specify? Any particular types of documents?
Muna ayafa en bang enyanta ala kaiti kuma fason juma nyolle
ala bank bukulu.
His bank books.
Another title deed nyol.
And his title deeds.
And document dol meli alon koy kumayat.
And other important documents.
Basically, documents pertaining to his properties.
Munta ole mnyunti kaitolu menula keta ala bagaso la fengolu wala ko be kaitolu menula.
Yes.
And this is in a dispute of ownership over properties between him and Yaya Jammeh. These are documents that would have been very central in that case, wouldn't they?
Munta wo kaitolu wo nyo saba wala wo kawali o membe tema wo kaitolu mu fenule la kaitolu ti kordal na nyon kukotang lu meni ya lonko ikula kukuma yata bake katu ning keta Gambia la mulu nata kunya nyinta bitu ibajela ko bitu wo kaitolu wole kolu bebe wole kono menu denta atela ko ila ko lawtumo.
I am not sure that's what I said, but
okay.
Let me rephrase the question again,
okay.
and you would interpret.
Okay.
I got lost somewhere along the line during the interpretation.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, the documents you were asked to take and keep away
yo kaytolu menu ya fo koye ta yete mabo
would be documents that would be central in a dispute over properties of the business.
Wo kaytolu lebe kala kuo kungoluti me ya lon ko nyo saba me ya lon ka sotote tema amunta o kolu benya ndatar la wo kaytolu lebala.
Kaytolu be jele me ya lon ko be kono ha.
Yes, there were such documents amongst them.
So he has asked you to keep these documents away from the reach of authorities, correct?
Ranata fo yo kaytolu ta yete mabo nyama me ya lonko nyaton ko lumenu bi jango tumo ibulo kana la wo kaytolu kan
ayo fo because ayalon nako ite dan na mutoto imina so kono le na budulal search.
He said that because he knew that they will not only stop at his arrest, that they will come to the house and make a search.
And did they come to search?
Inatana le bankana je visite.
Inatale kadulal be visite.
Yes, they came and they searched the entire place.
Did they see what they were looking for?
Ibe menyinin kandung inata jele bang.
Ibe kaitol nyini kanne, ibe kidol nyini kan. They were looking for documents, they were looking out for guns, bullets, but they did not find anything.
Did any guns exist
at
the time in Baba's possession?
Otumo dum fo kidol be Baba bulule numbang.
Na ba bulude nyamaje ndo anam na fanya.
If he had them, I never saw them with my eyes, and he never spoke to me about them.
But of course, there were documents.
Documents, yes, they were there.
But they were hidden away.
Yes, I took all of them out.
So the evidence could not be obtained.
What kind of evidence?
The existence of those properties under Baba's name.
Fengulu kordalo ni kukotangulu na fululu menu be Baba la Maroko nono.
Sero sosale kantu kaitoli mawale jabari kaitol kadida dulalto virita to ya lon.
There was evidence. It was the documents they did not see, but the documents were made in a particular place, and when they got there, they found them.
Good. So after all this search, for how long did Baba remain in detention?
birolu be botala baba nata wati jelle ke mutoko no
ala mutoko no yalo ya sentence 9 years 8 months. So every ika 2 years le bondije. So ngamira 7 years 4 months. I wole keje. Ala tamban.
At some stage he was the first arrest he was released on bail, wasn't he? And then subsequently rearrested.
Amebe mawolem yalo ya mutafolo kele inata bula bail kang ya bail. Biriwo botala lem inata muta kuke koteke fonde.
Ha ya mutale biri ya arrest.
Yes, he was.
Samba police headquarters. Ayelaje birim fanoketa.
He was arrested
killing fulanjango ya Samba court
and taken to the police headquarters. He spent the night there. On the second day, he was taken to court.
Biri ya tata court ya bail.
When he got to court, he was bailed, and he returned back home.
Few days later,
pareta
purkata mama Jobe Trrc.
He was preparing to visit his grandma in Jara.
Yeah, ambush the dice loka.
They laid an ambush for him along the way.
Tato birakana taw ambush ma.
When he was going, but when he escaped from that ambush,
anato butu ya arrest.
On his way back, he got arrested. And the people that he was on that journey.
How do you know that an ambush was laid for him?
Yalo nyadi le ko ye lanya ke ayen ne siloka ka lanya.
Mil fango ye lanya ke ji. Wole yo kilingo bote kono ay baba fango call ka fay ko nyine be kering.
Those that set the ambush, one of them left the group and called Baba and told him exactly what was being planned for him.
And motole beje me along ko ibe baba convince kam pray bula motola wonata fay kana bula motola.
And there was a they were trying to convince Baba to get into that vehicle, but he ended up telling Baba not to agree to that.
Birim Baba mambula motola.
When Baba would not board that vehicle,
driver yalo ne kamen communicate.
The driver knew what was being communicated.
Because another woman will communicate constantly.
Because he was communicating with his people constantly. As they were getting close to where the ambush was set up, he parked the vehicle and said that he was stepping away to pee. Because he knew that Baba was not in the vehicle. When he went for that peeing, he never came back again.
Police station.
The vehicle remained parked there until they ended up taking the key. They took the key and handed it over to the police. But during that time, Baba got into another vehicle and went on his way. The vehicle was Julake Marenas.
Not a driver.
And his driver.
But upon his return, he was arrested.
Bari biring amuruta nang koteke ina atamuta.
Ha amurta na abira amurka nan siloka anata fo Sibanor police station ya arrest kotenke.
Yes, when he came back up till the Sibanor police station, he got arrested.
Ana doma ana barindingo.
And his younger brother and nephew.
Ana terima killing.
And one of his friends.
Yeah, samba straight to police training school.
They took him straight to the police training school.
6 months like out.
And he spent 6 months there.
And where is the police training school?
What police training school be mean?
It's in Banjulunding.
Akabo training school also.
He used to come out of the training school.
Kata court.
To go to court.
Convict.
Until the day that he got convicted.
Who were his lawyers during the time of his trial?
La kito be kerin tuma loyalty no tumo.
Usman Silla, lawyer Usman Silla mala loyalty no.
Lawyer Usman Silla was his lawyer.
Bari birin ko bita akang fanyato.
But as things proceeded later on,
yala lawyer boom.
They shot his lawyer.
Odabota defense team okon.
And he was never a part of the defense team again.
My party tutaje.
My party remained.
Lawyer Jobate tutaje.
Lawyer Jobate remained.
Nah.
Yes.
The lawyer Usman Silla, you said he was shot.
Iko lawyer Usman Silla ya bunkidola.
Ya bunkidola la korra bundat.
Yes, he was shot at the front of his compound.
Did he survive the shooting?
Anata balule bangi wo bundiro kola.
Anata balule batata bara baluta.
Yes, he survived, despite suffering a lot.
And did you eventually get to hear who shot him?
Inata mwele
Yes, I later on got to know that he was shot by Yaya's people.
Do you have a belief as to why Yaya Jammeh's people sought Baba Job's lawyer?
For soto le mensi landi ko nyine mu dalilo time yakende Yaya Jammeh la mulube Baba Job la lawyer bunna.
Dalila ko yo sotale mensa itandiko wala na ya lawyer bun.
Yes, because I have a clear reason why his lawyer would be shot.
Lawyer nyimbita ka nyamen court.
The way the lawyer was presenting himself to court.
Nya continuita.
If he had continued,
Baba be case win.
Baba would have won the case.
Because ulia le double dorong.
Because they just concocted false allegations. And to use that to imprison Baba and ultimately kill him. And this unraveling these plans one at a time. So they saw that if this man is not moved out of the way, they would be shamed because Baba would end up winning the case, and what they want, they will not get.
That is your view, isn't it? Personal view.
Yes. And many also see things in that light.
Thank you very much. But even lawyer Maifati, something happened to him afterwards.
Yes, something happened to him eventually.
Because
he too had an accident. And I later got to hear that the people of Yaya Jammeh's people were behind the accident. To kill my Fati. Because of the way he was representing Baba. At that time, anyone that gets close to Baba, when you are working, they will sack you from work. If you are into business, they will arrest you and bring problems to you. Anyone that was prepared to take up Baba's case will be sacrificed. All of them made great sacrifices. So we thank them for that. So that was what happened.
So both Maifati and lawyer Usman Silla were somehow attacked, according to you, by forces belonging to Yaya Jammeh, correct?
Kabirin lawyer Usman Silla aning Maifati nyilube ya nyim mantoro lumenu taki Yaya Jammeh molle yo kolu kewulula.
That was what happened.
And how about lawyer Jobe? Did anything happen to him?
Lawyer Jobe dum fo ku ketate fanan nalaba.
Hakilo mama ku ketate la dami.
I cannot recall at any time whether something happened to him.
Bari ngalo niko NIL ka for confront le.
But I knew that he was being confronted by the NIA.
Aka strange calls
He usually got strange calls. Those things happened.
But that was the system at the time.
Yes, all are in agreement of that was the order of the day.
Before, during, and after Baba Job's arrest, correct?
Well, Janibe Baba Mutala for Abe Mutoko no Wato Meng for Abota Mutokola.
Yes.
So eventually he was convicted, wasn't he, for economic crimes?
Between Obe Kola lo Mbiri ya kitindi ina atako afoko ya sorone puru fanko bankola fanko kayo letinya.
Yes.
And before we judge, do you remember?
For hakilo sibola George Jumaleo akitote.
Justice M.A. Paul.
Justice M.A. Paul.
Did you attend the proceedings?
For ekamabele kitol tono.
Yes, I used to be present.
I know you are not a lawyer. But you are a rational and reasonable person. How did you see the trial?
That trial was conformity with the law. It was not even close to the law. Because the one who is leading the country,
Jojo is a machinery judge.
the judge that was put in that place was a mercenary judge. He put that person there so that that person would work according to his dictates so that he gets what he wants. And that was what he did to convict Baba. And after they convicted him, they now went on to kill him.
Yo, sai wala nantol jahal tanga question. Sai wala judgment fo nyanta continue la le bank fo manyana continue la.
That is why we were surprised to say whether that's judgment, whether that should be allowed to stand as it is.
Well, on that particular issue, you'd have to discuss with your lawyer. But let's talk about what happened to Baba when he was sentenced.
Saying before they were tukungo any alla lawyer si okachano bar silanga nyin karado jube mune nata ke Baba la bring wo lua londe amakoya mu.
The part we are most concerned about is the violation of his human rights.
Ntelinyabe tilindi melna wole mkala hadama ya nyanto lutinya.
That's the bit we want to focus.
Laftanya tilinna wolela.
Especially those rights
Sako wo nyanto lumeno yetinya
that have a violent character.
Men yalon ko anim fitino tata nyola.
Let's talk about his detention, his incarceration at Mile 2 prisons.
Ngala muto Kenya fo wato men ya samba Mile 2 kasola.
Wonyanta tinya kilingo aratita kiti bungolto.
That human rights abuse began in the court. Since you would not want me to continue to give clarity on that issue, but it began in the court. But I understand you.
No, if you know of a particular rights violations that occurred in the court, of course, by all means say it. That's why I asked you the question how you felt about the trial. Please bring it out.
Niaje ayenyinin ka kito nyi yaje nyadile alafta o dinkirale la puru ning kube kono wala e kulong me yalon ko wala keta nyin tinyaroti wala wen keta jenkoti kiti bunda la karola afintinde afonye
nka wala foten yalon imang chance di Baba la.
That is what I am saying. You know, Baba wasn't given a chance
fair trial
to have a fair trial. When they saw his lawyer was doing the right things, they removed him.
So, chance mandia.
So he was never given a chance to have a fair trial. The court order you alluded to before, I wasn't aware of it. No one was aware of it. The lawyer did not know.
In closed doors.
They did it in closed doors. And then they came out with it.
Just recently.
That I saw it.
Human rights abuse
There is no human rights which can be more than that. After that, let's go to the prisons now. When Baba was locked up, they would not allow anyone to visit him.
Did you ever see him while he was in prison?
Yes, I once saw him.
When was the first time you saw him?
After a year. After Sanji killing the
I think it was after a year of his imprisonment, if I have not forgotten, that I got to see him.
Did you make a request to see him within that first year of his incarceration?
Many times. I went there, I remember, I went up to David's own compound to talk to him, to beg him, so that I would be able to see Baba. But he would not accept. He said until if their time was due.
And he told me executive order.
And that they were operating on the executive orders. So I could not do anything beyond what he said. I went home and sat down and left everything in the hands of God. It was during that time. I also put up some plans.
Officer Jobe.
I looked at the officers. Some of the officers I trusted. And I discussed with them so that we could look at what could be done, how they could assist me to enable me to communicate with Baba. By God's assistance, we used to exchange notes. When I take a blank sheet, I'll write a note on it. I'll give it to that particular officer, and he will take it on to Baba. Baba will reply me. When he replies back to me, I will keep them. You see, all these notes are our communication. Some are there which are in the home. And that was not the only thing I did. I tried all possibilities to secure a simple phone, buy one,
prison officer
and give to a prison officer so that he could smuggle it into the prison, so that when I want to speak to Baba, that particular officer will pass it to him so that we could communicate. And when I'm done,
prison officer.
He will return the telephone back to that particular prison officer. But he was not doing it for free. Sometimes, I will give him $1,000 at the end of the month. Sometimes $2,000 or $3,500. I wasn't giving it to him alone. Younger brother, Ibrahim Jobe, he too used to give him. And whenever they had any problem, you'll go to Baba and tell him. And Baba would tell me. And he would send them to me. And then I'll confirm that over the telephone with him. And then I'll take the amount and hand it over to them. They don't allow any provisions to go inside. Nothing by way of provision gets in. But through the assistance of God,
prison officer
I usually used these prison officers, and I would buy provisions like soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, corned beef, milk, sugar, and other items.
Prison officer.
And I used to give to the prison officer. He would smuggle it into Baba.
Sometimes every 2 weeks.
I did this sometimes every 2 weeks. Sometimes monthly. But for the food,
every day.
I used to cook it every day.
12 o'clock.
Before 12, I'm always done.
Janine 12 o'clock.
Before 12 o'clock, I'm always done. When I'm ready, when you are going to the prisons itself, there's a particular warehouse where they sold mattresses, foam. There is a small shop close by, which has a small door. And that was where I used to keep the food. When I keep the food there. But before that, I would have communicated with the prison officer. They will go there and pick up the food and take it inside for Baba. I used to do this several times.
Madam Witness, why was it necessary for you to cook food? Take it to that shop by the foam factory to get it smuggled for Baba into the prison? Why was it necessary to do that?
Mune ya kendi anyanta hanfo ikatamiro ke yo tabiro dunya dada foye bandi ika samba wo bitikin dingoto wo factory o balaje ika nyin form dada daming pour nyin kammala isa dundi ka samba Baba e
tabiro ke ka samba because ila tabiro member prison.
I used to cook and take it because the food that they had in prison,
Baba
Baba said it wasn't good.
Among nutritious.
It wasn't nutritious.
Nika domo.
And if you ate it, and you stood on it, you kept eating it, it usually gave you a sickness called beriberi. You become swollen, your face becomes swollen, your hands become swollen, and you have a bloated stomach, and your feet too are swollen. That was why Baba never ate it. But he also told me that
several times
that on several times
poison.
That attempts have been made to poison him. And that was why he never accepts the food, to eat the food there. And anything that is close to it, he never ate it. That was when I took it upon myself and made it my responsibility
to make sure
that I cooked food for him every day for Baba's safety.
But you were taking great risks to send food and provisions to the Mile 2 prisons. And obviously, that would not have happened without the collaboration of prison officers. But what level of prison officers were you dealing with?
Kato ika kole ya bale salang purka okoke ka tabiro ke babaye anen ka fereke ka adundi ka futandiyama ka sokono silang umukuleti me yalonko akoleyata nu bari sayin iten ka enin prison officer juma mo façon juma nyolle ka o ko tamandi no motumo
nin junior officer ka kele
I did it with junior officers.
Ning senior officer, some senior officer fanan ka kele
I did it also with some senior officers.
Bari ning junior officer ka mentamandi.
But what we operated with the junior officers,
when senior officers will taman clear.
The issues are not the same with that which we did with the senior officers.
Okay, break it down for us so we understand. We have to make recommendations for institutional reform. There should not be a reason why people should cook food in their homes to send it to the prisons.
Abonye nyoto katuntul fanali nyanta ya marol lekela kolu meni alonko wolle be dending kasola anen kasola nkolu nin kasoko no kolu. Saying mune ya kendi abe jare la nyina puru moye tabiro ke kaki moye kasola.
The food in the prison should be good enough for everybody.
Atu kasu domoro men kadada kasoko no anyanta bete ala le hanfo mo mondin sa domono.
While the Commission would definitely make recommendations to change that problem, to solve that problem, but it is also important for the Commission to know the system of smuggling contraband into the prison.
Bari Commission nyantale puri nyim fanam fahamu ko lu meni alon ko leka ke ko ka fengolu kullo to yolendi ke dundi kaso kono fengolu meni alon ko imanyanta laje
so that both and other problems can be solved.
Nyin kamala wolu anin ku koten kolengolu men katamaje isio kulu bebo nyoto ya sono yandi.
So that is why your testimony in this regard is very important.
Wala na ila sedearo wala karola ukuma yata bakele.
So for the Commission to understand the system that worked for you.
Commission salo kuomentamata iteye hanfo yake no.
Proceed, please.
Yo, amandang domro damara.
It wasn't the food alone.
Nin senior kamenke.
What we did with the senior officers.
Like hani loptan tafang.
For instance, even when it came to going to the hospital.
Nim baba lafta kata loptanod.
When Baba wants to go to the hospital, I must see the senior officers.
David Bell Connolly
Was amongst them.
Which David?
David Colley.
David Colley.
Former prison director.
Former prison director.
Was he just a director in the prison?
For director da manne Martin Kasoko, no?
No, I remember that.
That is what I remember.
Did he have a boss in the prison?
No, I tell him Nyaton Koti.
No, he was the leader.
So you're referring to David Colley, Director General of Prison Service?
David Colley, I tell him Director General ti Kasodoko kunna.
I tell him Director General ti Kasodoko.
Yes, he was the Director General of the Prison Service.
Kindly tell us what you were doing with him.
Afonye nataka munkulle tamandi.
Uru say Baba Mutaku.
So that they would handle Baba with care. And that when he needed to go to the hospital, he will be given the assistance he needs to get there.
Because
Because we realized that anytime he wanted to go to the hospital, except the sickness disturbs him properly, they never allowed him to go.
Are you suggesting that he was being denied routine access to the hospital?
Amunta benyina fokanko ikabalane purni wati men anyanta tala lopitano to jara rola siloka ikabalangama.
Ikabalangala?
Yes, he was denied.
And what was it that you used to do with David Colley to gain Baba permission to go to the hospital?
Saying eteka munkule tamandi inin David Colley tema purinyin kamala Baba sisilo soto no purkata lopitano.
That is his needs.
Now sulata menna because ninga ko ninga kontaninde because neneka generator sanga ninga $10,000 dialale pura generator sang.
I saw that whatever was pleasing to him because I once bought him a generator and I once gave him $10,000.
$10,000 ni walem generator ni na cost.
The $10,000 was the cost for the generator.
Amanda wala.
And that was not it.
Baba Doma.
Baba's younger brother,
called
Ibrahim Jobe,
I television nani san.
He bought 4 television sets
Ani amplifier saba.
And 3 amplifiers.
In prison sabo mel bebe Gambia.
All the 3 prisons in the Gambia.
Joshua.
Television
on amplifier.
A television and an amplifier.
Mile 2. Television on amplifier.
Television and amplifier.
Janjambure. Television and amplifier.
A television and an amplifier.
Television
the remaining television.
David for personal use.
That was for David's personal use. All those things happened.
Why were you giving these things to David Colley?
David Colley la.
Because nganyim be diala purka ko ise baba muta kunya la je. Mensati nanka baba ala safety obe nka wole bori. Pura asetara muta ku kono je. Ku kana soto je.
We did all of these things just to ensure that they took care of Baba decently and properly.
Would Baba had received a normal and regular life in the prisons if you did not give these things to David Colley?
Salikama. Itila miroto ya mirai be baba topoto kula nunka mutaku kasola wo tembo nim misali kama ita manyim fengolu di David Colley la nyinkama isi baba topoto.
Ita mutakula because wo mutaku balia wale ati nantolanga nyingi.
They will not treat him decently, and that was the reason why we did these things.
In a sense, Madam Witness, you telling us that you had to bribe David Colley in order to ensure that Baba was treated in the way he ought to have been treated.
Monta Madam ekanyena fonyen ko ika David Colley dukule purunyin kamala asikulu tamandi baba la karola katel sulata kula nyaming aning alafta baba la kulu lala nyaming.
Asikili no dukurola.
Yes, it can be called a bribe. Because that is something that was not supposed to happen.
Was there ever an occasion where David Colley requested for something specific?
For David Colley fangose nyin kaning ka fon sulata nyin fenkari la wala nyin kukari pour aliolu kai.
Or has he ever called you to complain about a need of his?
wala fo anene ye kumandile bang kala sula kuma foye pour abe lafirin ko menna.
Ama fonde kundinga bari baba do ma men keta Ibrahima Jobe.
He did not tell me
several times.
He did not tell me personally, but Baba's younger brother Ibrahima Jobe, he used to tell them several times.
Let's clarify that. Who used to tell who what?
Ngauto senayandi jumale ka mum fo jumaye.
David ka kolle.
David used to call him and tell him his problems.
So
and he used to solve them.
In a sense, you're saying that David used to call Ibrahima Jobe asking for a bribe in order to ensure the better upkeep of Baba Jobe within the prisons.
Amunda kanyino fo nyanko David ka Ibrahima kumandile pour nyin kamala asaduku ate lafta menna yo kaye pour isi baba la kulu topoto no nyamin kasoko no je ay tanka.
Ha mosa kiruala because women keke wole katina sometimes song ni Ibrahima sula watu akajele ndakataji David la office olokon.
Yes,
most of the time
it will be called that name because that was one of the reasons why Ibrahima Jobe, each time he wanted to see Baba, he was given access, and the meeting used to happen inside David's own office.
How do you know that?
Yolo nyaadile.
Nene benta do fe fama beta je Ibrahima fananka fonye.
I witnessed one. I was there myself, and Ibrahima too used to tell me.
Apart from David Colley, who else did you use to bribe among the senior officers at the prisons?
David Colley fango kola prison dokula nyatonkulu aligi nene ka juma nyolle dukuje.
Saying all told Hanima Wolf.
Now I cannot recall those names.
David Lenko Kuntonkoti.
Since David is the head of the place.
Prison officer trafficking.
And I indicated to you that the prison officers used to assist me to do trafficking. And since it's the trafficking that you want to know whether it is in existence, which I already established before.
Yes, but in addition to that too, I would want to know who was involved.
Umuto nyalti baribidu ngokola mbele fele kalon jumanyo le fanalu bulo bakono.
We have established David.
David fangola ko ngao lankene male wolonta.
Dobe je ka fo Ismaila.
There was one called Ismaila.
Last name, please.
Ismaila Colley.
Ismaila Colley.
What was his position?
Ala makamu munu muneti otembo palaso membablu.
Amantara ngambira malondal exactly. It's not ngambira amanke junior officer tit bara amanke da most senior officer fananti. Abe in between la bari mala fenko long exactly.
I don't know exactly what his rank was, but I could say he was a mid officer.
Do you recall what bribes you gave him?
Hakilo sibula la yem duku fason diatela.
Ismaila okay, wati lembo suo kono fengol manul.
So Smaila is every time in the house, clothes, rice.
It seems like you had a salary for some of them. Monthly salary.
Ye kariwo kari jole fongo soto e kamendi nyilila tumolol.
Tebe mol kono le menka salary soto.
Yes, he was amongst people who got salaries.
Who got salaries from you?
Menuka jomuta etebulu.
They got it from me, and they also got it from Ibrahima Jobe.
And do you know how much is the salary, or was the salary for a junior prisons officer?
Oh, ya lonne wala jo salary kawo jo mendila wonya. Jellemu puru men ya lonko kasola dokula le mwati membe diningulu kono.
You mean what I used to give them or what they get as part of their work as prison officers?
Let's first establish how much government paid them on a monthly basis.
No, I don't know that one.
The commission has come to learn that some prison officers at grade 3 would receive about $1,000 a month.
Prison officer dolu ka dalasi wulikili ne soto men be grade 3 kari wo kari.
You were paying more than the government monthly salary a month.
Munda itaka men dila ike jo men wala ka siyaman sakunda fonga joti kari wo kari.
responsibility in such a way.
Well, then the government too has a responsibility, given the way these people are acting.
That's the reason why we brought it out. And why you are such a very important person to them, because you were paying them more than the government was paying them.
Walanna itela ko kumayata itelubulu kendeke katu itebe jokang jola mensiata haniman sakunda fangoke jo men.
Ntolke okay because nsulata baba la safety lela.
We did that because we wanted to ensure Baba's safety.
And
that was worth anything for us. That was why we did all those things. I cannot even begin to mention. In fact, we did many naming ceremonies. For some we bought rice for them, others we bought cooking oil, others television sets. There were many. I cannot remember all of them. But whatever I needed also, they ensured that it got to Baba.
Madam Witness, the prison administration was corrupt to the core. Would you agree?
Madam, ibesonga nyinako. Kasola dokula luotumo amunta nakaro itelu asembe mabale bebulu no otumo hanifo kulolu bala.
That is true.
Let us move on. And while Baba was in prison, you tried as much as possible to help get him out.
Ngata tenteng sai. Baba be kasola tumomen. Yekato sifanya beleke purka findindi kasola. Fonde.
Let's talk about those efforts.
Wakata kolu sai ngolufanya bang.
Before I talk to you about those attempts, I forgot something.
I
used to video cassettes.
DVD cassette.
These DVDs.
Nigerian films. Sometimes 20 cassettes.
Sometimes 20 cassettes.
Sometimes 15.
Sometimes 15.
The prison officer la.
I used to give to the prison officers.
Ka samba ika jubeje. In a free period.
And they used to watch them there when they are free. And after watching all of them, they will return them back to me. And I will return them back and rent a new set. I used to do that also.
So, I forgot
what it
now
said.
Let's talk about the efforts you have made to secure Baba's release, including your meeting with Muammar Gaddafi.
Saying afonye ye katolu menuke. Purkaje foisi Baba bula ayboka sola. Wolukono inin Gaddafi fangola nyoje oketa mendi.
Yes, I made several attempts and efforts to see that Baba gets out of prison. All these efforts was a result of a joint effort with the family. When his prison term expired, I went to David Colley. I said to him, this guy has served his prison term. All of them said yes, it has come to an end. So I asked, when is he going to be released?
But he refers me to the Interior Ministry.
After he referred me to the Interior,
several times.
I went to the Interior Department several times.
Usman Sonko.
So that Usman Sonko, I could see him and we could discuss Baba's issue. But each time he was told is Tida Baba Jobe, he never accepted to meet me. I did that for almost 3 times. And then I stopped.
Prison.
I returned to the prisons and told David. And he said things have to come from the Interior Department. Then I left that. The family gathered and discussed.
And later also former President Yaya Jammeh.
And we wrote a letter to the former President Yaya Jammeh.
Clemency letter.
A clemency letter. To show him or to remind him that Baba's time has expired. But that he wasn't aware. Obviously, he was aware. But we assumed he did not know, so we put it in that way. Because he was the type of person who could you could communicate to in that kind of language. So we wrote to him, we praised him, told him things. And he replied to us that
Baba was just like a brother to him.
That Baba was just like a brother to him. But what happened to Baba? Baba was the one that caused that on himself. Because he, Yaya Jammeh, he was the reason why Gambia got to know Baba Jobe. But Baba decided to make himself look big. That was the response he responded that letter.
We would come to the response.
Then he said, but he will consider it.
So letter was set aside.
So I set that letter aside.
Could you hold a second? You said in your letter of clemency you had to say things to the president in order to please him. Why did you have to do that? You have a constitutional right to petition the president.
Order of the day.
I want to remind you about your own words, which you said was the order of the day.
Praise.
You must praise him.
So the same thing will apply to Jamfana.
So that was the same thing that applied here.
That's the only way.
That was the only way we could talk to him and have his attention. So we must humble ourselves.
Take a look at this document. Was that the letter of clemency?
Yes, this was the letter of clemency.
Could you send it back to me? And this would be the response. The letter of clemency, 5th October 2010, and the response from the government is 5th of November. Take a look at that.
Yes, this is it.
Mr. Chair, I would like to read these aspects of the letter, just to hammer home some of the points raised by the witness. I'll then pass on the document to the chair.
Please proceed, Counsel.
The letter is addressed to His Excellency the President.
His Excellency
Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh.
Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh.
And the letter emanated from Aja Fatu Fofana of Jara Karantaba.
And the letter botameya ikafole Aja Fatu Fofana membe Jara Karantaba.
And the second paragraph reads as follows.
Amunda kaito bala safero la borindi fulanjango ay nyine fo.
Says first, I pray to the Almighty Allah to continue to grant you the wisdom and fortitude to govern our dear nation in peace and progress.
Kombe man satalla danila asinyin sembo ninga fero ning a kangodila puru yen na nyin kanunte banko ya mara ya samba anyama kairo nin tenkuni yirwa kan.
Second,
Flanjang,
I wish to congratulate you on your to my very beautiful daughter-in-law, Lady Alima Jammeh.
Mbe konton na nyim fanana ko ifututa ndingo ye memu ndimusu nyimmati Lady Alima Jammeh.
I should have been in the midst of the wedding affairs, but for the distance and nature of my current circumstances.
Nyanta tarla wo kolu temalenu bari dinkira la jamfo anin kolu la lanya ntefang la karola wala ya sabu mantaraje.
However, my prayers are constantly with you, and I am asking Allah to grant you both manifold blessings and a lifetime of conjugal bliss.
Yo mbe man satalla danila puru hanimbi asi isembentu ya karafulo bela jido si sono yaima anim fanan ila solo moment fa ala sa adila ko ilaftala nyami.
Interesting. Your Excellency and my son,
Your Excellency ndimma,
let me acknowledge to you that whatever fame, good name, or material possessions accrued to Baba Jobe and to entirety of our family during his period of association with you was down to your generosity and grace.
Mbenyim fole yanko, kabirin tobo, fo sembo, fo nafulo, fo taranya nyima, anin todia, Baba Jobe ye fem soto, ite la karola kana bulantel fangol la dimbaya la karola. Amumeo be sababo sunta, ite la yamfo nila songole kang.
He himself has always reiterated this fact, and we have been equally appreciative.
Ate fango katu nyim fulale wati o wati, andunkulo mnyintime ya lonko, ndelefonalo adiata nyongole nyama.
Even now, when I communicate with him in his current condition of incarceration, I always tell him that I would rather he remains in jail as long as he is with you than he is free but is cut off from you.
Hani alataro kasokono, naka nyomo yolu menu beketeng ka kumolu sindi nyoma, nkadua nyinela. Hanna betula kasokono bari ina la teria ning hadamaya yetenteng wala be fisia la nyeng dina ay bo kasola ali yekuntu.
Personally, I believe what happened has happened because it was decreed by Allah, the all-knowing God.
La ta'ala ko menketa aketa le dorong adung Allahu subhanahu wa ta'ala wala fango kitita la kai ke wala nyama wala na keta wonya.
Today, after about 7 years of imprisonment, I pray that you grant Baba presidential pardon and clemency.
Mbedani la bi ni lungo kang. Boyri Baba felenti ay sanji woro wala ni fella kasola. Woto mbedani la president wala sembo na la kango kang. Yeyam fa Baba e nyin kamala asifinti kasola fansoto.
I ask this of you as a mother and as a loyal subject.
Mbe kanin na nyinna ko muy baleti andu wokola muy la mararoleti me yalon ko mbela bankola kan.
My family and I will be eternally grateful to you for everything, and we implore you to return your favors to us.
Ntenin na dimbayalo foja nim faw mbetarla sondi male yo ndum mbe danila yewo ku kendo yamfo nyin yewo kenyeng ko leftala nyamin bitum mbe danila ufanala.
My president, my son, let me conclude by praying for your continuous success and prosperity.
Na president ndingo mbedulwa le ye fanan fo alasi continue ka eso yirwa nin tanya tola anin marakunyimma me yalon ko asibo Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fangu.
Best example of how to make somebody's head big.
Nyelu musanti olete pour que mo fango nyandi afantu ay nganya.
And let us listen to the response.
Saying ate fanan na jabiro na atakementi ngaw fanan lamoy.
On behalf of His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Alhaji Yahya. I am sorry. Let me take it again. On behalf of His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya A.J. Jamme, I have the honor to acknowledge receipt of your correspondence of 25th November 2010 relative to this subject.
Bitung nte Banco President His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J. Jamme mbenyi itan lako ile letero men ya kinang mbe kala mutandila nyin nako ngasotole menketa karo November karotili muang ani luloti.
His Excellency the President has directed that I convey to you his profound gratitude and appreciation for the prayers, goodwill, and the kind sentiments you have expressed in.
Ate President wa nyimfo mfana yeko mfanansi jabiro kiye afanansi wota be konto na kumaka nyimalula jairolu aning ye kumaka lumenu fo pour que sindiama mfanamba konto na kumaka kendolu la yemen kinkanu.
And your recognition of what His Excellency has contributed in making your son Baba Jobe and family what they were.
Anim fanang yenyin kala mutandiro itandi ka foko idimma Baba Jobe ame menti bi aning ala dimbaya lu nimbadingulu ak sababo be keta menti wala keta kabonte la karola.
His Excellency has indicated that he has treated Baba Jobe as a brother, but what he received in return was incomprehensible.
Benyi itandila ko ate Baba Jobe mutale nunko abadin sutungo bari bitung inata kolu menu murundi ate kang amunta wala mnyindi wakoto mnyindi ko Baba Jobe nata menke atela umukuleti meya lonko mota fahamu nola.
In the same vein,
ateo sila kilingo kang
His Excellency pointed out that Baba Jobe was previously unknown except to the former NSS and police, but rather became a household name in this country and beyond because of His Excellency the President.
Follow to Baba Jobe mumoleti mo mammello nyim bankun kang amanto soto andung amang tobo sotong yo utumo men yalong wolom NSS aning utumo NIA anin kanta bunda kotengulu bari anata nyin tobo ba men soto anin sembo wo be dalilo nin sabo nyin ala nin tele ya sabu.
His Excellency the President would also like to note that Baba Jobe has only to blame for his present situation as he became too big.
Woto President, His Excellency President Kabeni itandila ko Baba Jobe abe tembo mento bi ay ko men si afangola baro le yo sabu afangoma katu nyi labangola anatake moliti me ya lonko aya fan wara bakele fatambita.
Then the concluding paragraph.
Bitung anata kumo kumfa dameng.
Mr. Chair, we would ask to put these two documents in evidence. The first one, okay. Indeed, very nice words of praise. And a very fitting response to so whose boss.
Aning jabiro me ya lonko akata jabiriti membota ako ala boss le moti menkata jabiro ta ay mentilindi atela mirarot.
Did anything come out as a result of this request? Did he do anything?
Fodung bringing kanindiro ketanyi letero tata menketanyi yamfadani leteroti. Fo anata kukele bang.
Nothing happened.
Was this your only effort?
Not
this one alone.
Please tell us.
We were there. We heard that it was going on a farmer's store. I tried. One of his big photographs. I looked for one.
Frame.
Inside the frame. I went to Jara. At that time, it was around Basse. I gave to the boys. And they put it by Baba's compound. The compound is by the highway. I went inside the village. I looked for people who would do the singing and the dancing.
Traditional musicians.
Traditional musicians. When I looked for these traditional musicians, I mobilized people. They stood by the highway drumming. From Karantaba up towards Jara Soma. They were singing songs, clapping hands, and they were mentioning Yaya's name. I bought a green cloth.
Not a flag,
and I made a lot of flags out of it. And I distributed to these women. The day was to come, he supposed to have a meeting in Soma. So I lined up these women from the compound of our house to Soma. I left them there and I went to where the meeting was being held. When I got to where the meeting was held, I stood in line where the chiefs were standing. He was shaking the hands of people. When he got to me, he shook my hand.
His Excellency, Jobe.
I said to him, Your Excellency, it's me, Tida Jobe.
Tida
Baba Jobe. I came so that we could see each other. He said to me, Mansa Konko.
The following day,
I went early to Mansa Konko. That one also, I stood at the door.
I remember that time
Wajuara was the governor. I had said it to Wajuara that I wanted him to assist me to meet the president. But Wajuara couldn't do anything as far as my sitting was concerned. I was there. I couldn't see him. But then I heard that they were going to have a meeting in Kiang. I said, well, let me go to Kiang. If I get there, it could be I would be able to speak to him. Then I went to Kiang. That too, I stood in line where the chiefs were standing. They used to allow me to stand there because they knew me. When he got to me and shook my hand, I said to him, I was in Mansa Konko, but I was unable to see you. He smiled and passed on. He didn't say anything to me.
But he insisted try and struggle to find blood.
But at that time, it was difficult for me to shake his hand, but I insisted until I was eventually able to shake his hand. Some of his guards who were close to him, one of them was very angry with me. Because he noticed that I was forcing myself to shake his hand. And I was following these delegations all the way from Soma. He spoke to me in an angry tone. I left there, went away and sat down. I sat until the meeting ended. When they left there, they were supposed to go. I was tired. I couldn't get there eventually. I returned to Karantaba.
Then the following day,
I returned back to the Combos. I was here. One other time, I was on my way to the market with a friend of mine.
State House
Around the State House, we saw him coming out with a few guards. Martin was amongst them. Kamara too was there. But the others, I did not know them.
Which Martin?
Who Martin Juma? Martin member State House.
Martin at the State House, Alaji Martin.
Alaji Martin. So mborita nterima kwenye hechi fela kana.
So I ran, and my friend said to me, here he comes.
Mborita.
I ran until I got to him, and I shook his hand. I said to him, Hechi, it's me, Tida Baba Jobe. Please, the family is suffering. Once I said Tida Baba Jobe, Kamara hit my hand. My hand slipped away. He turned and looked at Kamara. He didn't speak to him. But I ended up shaking his hand again because I insisted, and I shook his hand. I said to him, Hechi, please have mercy. The family is suffering. He smiled. Then I left and went away. I was there.
Tida, at this stage, Baba Jobe had already finished serving his sentence.
In Tembeng, where le Baba Jobe la kaso aketa fire abam fereng.
He completed it.
And they refused to release him.
Yes, they refused to release him.
His detention at this period became unlawful.
Ila muto wato waire ala wucheo banta woto luati nyalem woti.
Yes, it was unlawful and disregard for the law, which has been here for a long time.
What happened after that?
I was there. It was getting close to Ramadan. He usually distributed sugar. When I got to hear about the day on which he was to distribute the sugar at the State House, I went to the State House. When I got there, I stood where the LRR people used to stand. Their chiefs, their alcalos, and their party militants, where they used to stand. I stood there. He shook people's hands until he got to me. When he got to me, I said to him, Hechi, it's me, Tida Baba Jobe. I came so that we could discuss. He turned. He said to me, are you here? I said to him, yes, I'm here. He turned to Alaji Martin. He said I should go and talk with Alaji Martin. I went with Alaji Martin just like that. We went to his office. When we got there, Alaji Martin asked me, what is the problem? I said to him that APRC, if there were any pillars, Baba is among those pillars. And also I know that his term, present term has expired, but the president wasn't aware. I want to make him aware of that, so that he will have mercy, because the family was suffering. I knew that the president knew what about it, but I must speak in that manner. After I said that to him, he said to me, it is true. He said what Baba did for the APRC. I am not saying that no one else would ever do such a thing, but no one is above him. He removed his card and gave it to me. And he said to me, constantly keep calling me. But any time that the president is free, I will tell you so that you could come and meet him. I said to him, okay. And I left. And I went home like that. They gave me no sugar. I also did not ask them, because that was not my reason for being there.
Did they ever call you?
No.
Martin ever called you?
He never called me. I was the one calling him. And each time I call him, he used to tell me that the president was busy. But this, while that was happening, each time I pray, I ask God if at all my inability to meet the president, if that would be my good, let me see him. If good will not come out of it, let me not meet him. That was a continuous prayer which I made.
Bring Alaji Martin call batata.
When I called Alaji Martin until I got tired, I left him alone. And I left things like that.
But these efforts to get Baba Jobe released or to solve the problem was not only limited to the efforts of yourself and the family. The Libyan government did something, correct?
So, ite nyin katolu men keteng anin dimbaya la katolu pour nyimbe isi Baba Jobe bulano. Amanda wala Libyan bank wala nyaton ko fana ye kut kijele.
Ay ku kijele kay.
Yes, he did something about it.
Because
there was once a time
Muhammad Gaddafi nata ja.
When Muhammad Gaddafi came here, there was one particular woman sent me that he wanted to have women inside the hall. I had women who were a club, many clubs. When she said that to me, she said to me, I will also assist you so that you could get to see with him.
See who?
Gaddafi. When he said this to me, I did not believe it. I came and mobilized my women groups.
Up to 150 women.
Up to 150 women.
Take them to
the German Hall. German Hall. For Gaddafi's meeting. After I did that, on the day of the meeting, I went to the hall. The woman that gave me that promise, she was not inside the hall. The hall was full. Gaddafi started to speak. They closed the doors. At that time, the lady had gone to the State House for a reception.
July 22nd reception eve.
It was July 22nd eve. When I got inside the hall, Gaddafi began to speak. His protocol, the one called Sana, a woman, came down and was walking about until she stood close to one woman, and that woman was my friend.
Almost 3/4 of whole until 150
Almost 3/4 of the women that were there, out of the 150, I was the one that brought them in.
150 women.
I brought 150 women. Those are the ones I took there. When she stood close to that woman, she asked her, "Are you a businesswoman? Or are you a wife of a minister or a minister?" She said to her, "No, I am a businesswoman." So that woman also asked her, "But who are you?" She said to her, "I am Gaddafi's protocol." The woman, who is my friend, said to her, "But he has a friend called Baba Jobe. Do you know him?" When she mentioned Baba Jobe's name to Sana, Sana jumped. She was happy. See. The woman said to her, "But he is imprisoned." And she asked her, "Where is his wife?" At that time, I was seated in the front. My friend came to where I was sitting.
Just for 1 minute.
And she said to me that I should follow her to her seat just for 1 minute. I was surprised. A president was speaking. It's not normal for me to get up and make movements inside the hall. But when I turned and I saw Sana there, I got up and went.
Quickly, I kaito bondi.
Quickly, she brought out a paper.
Akonyeko, I knew your husband when I was 18 years old.
She said to me, I knew your husband when I was 18 years old.
We were in the same college.
We were in the same college.
Akonye, write your name and number.
She said to me, write your name and number.
Nganto safe any number.
I wrote my name and number.
Akonye, I'll get back to you.
And she said, I will get back to you.
I will not ninsika.
She took the note.
Gaddafi be diamola.
Gaddafi was speaking.
Atata ayalandi wanyakoto.
She took it and put it right under where he was standing. When he put it right under him there, Gaddafi stopped speaking and smiled.
Then anata continue diamo.
And then he continued speaking. When the meeting ended and everybody dispersed,
the following day,
the lady called me. She said that I should get prepared because I was going to meet Gaddafi.
I'm the wife of Baba Jobe.
But that I should go with a proof to show that I was the wife of Baba Jobe.
Marriage certificate provide.
I provided a marriage certificate and a photograph which I took with Baba Jobe during our marriage day. Then I appealed. And I asked her if I am coming, could I come along with my dead friend?
No problem.
And she said to me, no problem. So we went, myself and two of my kids and my dead friend. We went there. When we got there,
where was Gaddafi lodged at the time?
He was at Jack's Cham's compound by the highway. When we got there, Gaddafi came. We were discussing. I took out Baba's photographs, which would prove that Baba was my husband. Photographs I had with him, I showed them to him. I also showed him a photograph he had with Baba. I showed him my marriage certificate. And then I told him about Baba's case. I told him to try and to find ways of talking to Yaya Jammeh so that Baba can get out of prison. When I said these things to him, he said to me, since Baba's problem started,
since at the onset.
I was following it up since from the onset. When he said this to me, I said to him, I heard that you sent people here to come here and pay the fine that was levied on Baba. But Yaya Jammeh refused to meet the delegation.
Yes.
He said to me, yes.
But no problem.
He said to me, but no problem. Tonight,
state banquet
we are supposed to have a state banquet. I will discuss with him then. We will discuss Baba's issue. And then he also said to me, I said to him, he said to me, how can I be able to speak to Baba?
Inshallah.
I said to him, God willing, if I go, I will make arrangements to see how you could be able to speak to him. So I was there. I told him about the difficulties that the family faced.
Financial constraints.
The financial constraints that we had. I told him all. That they see people who impersonate themselves as Baba's wives or Baba's people. So that was why they do not know how to assist.
But since then, every 6 months,
they used to send in an allowance
through the embassy member Dakar.
Through their Dakar embassy.
Dakar.
I used to leave this place and go to Dakar with Baba's brother or his sister and pick up this money until Gaddafi died.
Wolto stopped.
That was when that stopped. But that was how it happened.
And that meeting with Gaddafi, do you have anything to show for it? To show that this meeting occurred.
Inala onyoje fem be bulle si mem yitandino ka kesedo tika foko to nyatonya ini Gaddafi nyojele.
Yes, we had a photograph.
You have provided a copy. The copy is not very good. Do you have the original?
Ako ye do di la le yemen copy bari bitum natalo nyum fon a follow ta nyum fo be bulle bang.
Original be bulle bari malo nko ba sula la jam wala nan namanna.
Yes, I have the original, but I was not sure you would need it here, which is why I didn't bring it along.
We would circulate the photocopy, and then later you could make a better copy for us from this of the original.
Bitum be nyindo murumurundi la le moli ajibe bari nyatonto isi photocopy kendo dada me ya lonko esa bondi o follow nyimbala.
Woman problem tin so de damage.
Yes, that's not a problem.
Proceed, please.
So bri wo banquet lungo
on the night of the banquet,
brin seita
when I went home,
nganna prison officer in contact.
I established contact with my prison officer.
What was his name?
You will excuse me on that one.
Could you write it down and send it to us?
Excuse me on that.
Proceed, please.
Saying bring our contact.
So after I contacted that person, and I told the person that I wanted the person to take the telephone to Baba, because I wanted to speak to him. But I did not tell the person what I was going to discuss with Baba. So I was there. Baba called me on the telephone. I explained to him that I met Gaddafi and that I will take this number and give to his protocol, who was Sana. I asked him if he knew Sana, and he said yes, he knows her. He was not very, he didn't believe me that I sat with Gaddafi. I said I sat with him.
So
I said to him, so I'll give your number to Sana. I ended up giving the number to Sana. Sana called him. He spoke with Gaddafi. Then later on, I spoke to him. He said, behold, it is true that you actually met with Gaddafi. I said, yes, that was what happened. So I said to him, so how do you feel now after speaking to Gaddafi? He said to me, I'm very relieved. I asked him, what did you discuss? He said, no, I will not tell you that. I said, okay, no problem. I did not insist. I was there.
The following day, after the banquet,
the following day, Sana called me. She was happy. She was laughing. She asked if I could go and meet her in the hotel. Because she was in a hotel.
Where?
But I forgot the name.
Where was the hotel?
It's on your way towards Bijilo. The hotel is in Bijilo itself. I forgot the name.
Coconut Residence?
Exactly, Coconut Residence.
Coconut Residence. I went there and met her. She narrated everything then to me. She said Gaddafi spoke with Hechi, who was Yaya Jammeh.
So they have come to an agreement.
And that they have come to an agreement that release Baba, but he would release him on Libya's Independence Day,
September 1st.
September 1st. So we all celebrated. But I was not very happy.
Because reliable.
Because I knew that Yaya Jammeh wasn't reliable. So we went home.
No, it all Seita Libya.
They went home, back to
Libya.
When they returned to Libya,
shortly,
Gaddafi not long after, Gaddafi also had a problem. He did not release Baba.
So mentamitaning Gaddafi nyantaka mendiala wewo diala.
What Gaddafi was supposed to give him, he has given him.
How do you know that?
Sanaya fonyele koye agreement oleke ay kodi jama diala.
Sana told me that they had an agreement and he gave him a lot of money.
Who gave who a lot of money?
Gaddafi kodi jama di Yaya Jammeh.
Gaddafi gave a lot of money to Yaya Jammeh.
For what purpose?
Urase yamfa babae.
To give Baba clemency.
But this is not the first time issue of money came up in order for Baba to be helped from the authorities. Do you recall the request from the NIA officers?
Say ni manke sinya followed pour me yalon ko kodo sitama nyin kokono foy hakilo sibulale NIA do kulalu fanale kanindiro menge.
Aha, ikai Ablaye Kujabi.
Yes, Ablaye Kujabi.
Biriye Baba mutano. Ablaye Kujabi nataka.
When Baba was arrested, Ablaye Kujabi came to him.
Akai ko I kudo million lefai. Malong exactly how many millions.
And said to him, he mentioned several millions, but I don't know exactly how many.
Nim Baba would deal ya samba HE.
That if Baba gave them that amount and they took it to HE,
abenyin case file.
He would into this case.
But
how they ended eventually, that is what I don't know. But Baba told me this. Because when he's going out to meet this individual, he used to go in the night. He used to tell me, I'm going to meet Ablaye Kujabi.
And who was Ablaye Kujabi at the time?
Ablaye Kujabi to Otembo.
Ablaye Kujabi, NIA director.
I think he was the NIA director.
In the end, was Baba released even though after Gaddafi had given him money?
Obe kola Gaddafi kolo diala obe kola. Faina Baba abula leba.
They did not release him.
And Gaddafi ended up in problems.
Gaddafi fana nata kole ya kulu soto.
Yes.
What eventually happened to Baba?
Nata ke Baba la.
Karikilina dunta Gaddafi ni Baba la Fatima. Gaddafi fata dorong. Karikilina dunte tema. Baba fana inata fa.
There was only a month's gap between the death of Gaddafi and Baba.
How did Baba die?
Baba fata nyadil.
Bejele suo kono lunkiling.
We were there at home one day.
A call sort of from one prison officer.
I got a call from one prison officer. I don't know that officer's name because the officer did not tell me. And the officer said to me, Baba is sick, he's at the hospital, and that he should come immediately. I rushed to the hospital. When I arrived, I found his body was
warm and
very warm, and he was shaking. I looked for a towel and I soaked it in water. And I laid it on his body and I cooled down his temperature. I called back home. I told them to prepare food for him. I told them to prepare food because he was someone that loved pasta. When they prepared the food for him and which they brought, that was a Saturday, I remember. The doctors were not at the hospital. Only the nurses were there. He was lying down there.
Emergency.
He was lying at the emergency wing.
Whilst
waiting for the doctors, the food arrived. He ate.
Then
Then the doctors came. They took his blood. They went to check it up. After they checked his blood, they said he has malaria. And he has dehydrated too.
So medication
then they prescribed some medication.
So
he was taking those medicines. But at that time, there was a hunger strike at the prison. They don't eat. They just stay like that. Now, when Baba was there like that, they came and moved him. They took him to Hariala ward. When he reached this Hariala ward, One day, on the second day,
kambani killing nata anin sunkuto.
One young man came and a young lady.
Iko baba la test nyoli babi repeat la.
They said they are going to repeat all the former tests that were carried on Baba.
Were they hospital staff?
Yes, they were hospital staff. They said they are going to repeat the tests that were carried out on Baba.
Test me ya longo ngakele iko malaria lem ani medication on beta kan sai mune wati nambe or repeat la.
He told them after I took these tests, they said I have malaria and I'm taking the medicine given to me. Now, what kind of test are you people going to carry out?
Well, insista anika diamu nyameng they were talking with authority.
They insisted, and the way they were talking with authority.
Baba kwenye ko Tida.
Baba said to me, Tida,
nyulie kinane.
These people have been sent.
Akonye ko executive order lem.
He said to me, it's an executive order.
Mkaeko.
And I said to him,
executive order
but this executive order is surprising. He said to me, leave them alone. He accepted for them to take another blood sample for testing. They brought in drips to put on him. But the liquid was yellowish. Baba asked them, what is this? They said to him, it's medicine. He said to them, well, let it be medicine alone.
Call sort of from prisons.
I was there when I got a call from prisons.
Prisoner beje.
There was a particular prisoner called Lamin Dabo. He's late now. He said to me, tell Baba that. Let him not allow them to put any drip on him. Let them not inject him. If he accepts, they will kill him. And I told Baba that. He said to me, now, whatever they want, let them do it. Because I will not run away.
I am helpless.
I am helpless. I cannot do anything. He said, well, God is good.
Fine.
I said, fine. We were there.
Hospital staff nata.
A hospital staff came and said that Baba supposed to be moved.
Private block.
To the private block.
Room number 10.
Room number 10. He said to them, leave me here.
No, it's a security order. Executive order.
They said to him, no, it's an executive order.
You have used this term quite frequently now, executive order. What do you understand it to mean?
Yanyin kumofo sinya jamale, ka for executive order. Sa yite fangola mirod akoto mumuneti.
Because ikanyi executive order samanani ni afwe dorong tambidula tela.
Whenever they bring this executive order and they tell you, there is no way for you to pass through. Because they tell you that it's from the top. It's from the top from who? Yaya Jammeh. And now what are you going to do? There is nowhere to run to. There is nowhere to escape to. You must subdue. That was the reason why.
So,
he said to them, leave me here.
No, your executive order for cutting.
They said to him, no, it's an executive order. Now he was moved
to private block.
To private block.
Room number 10.
Room number 10.
But
when we got there,
waiting room
we sat at the waiting room.
Because patient don't
we were waiting because there was a patient inside there.
You bondile forcefully.
They forcefully removed that patient outside. They said that person should get out when the person's time was not yet up.
Hospital staff
and that person is a hospital staff. And he paid money. He said he paid money. And who is Baba that will warrant them to take him out for Baba's sake? We were seated at the waiting room until he packed all his belongings. And then we went there. That day I was very surprised. But I did not want Baba to know.
Sembo diala.
Because I was there to strengthen him.
I was his only source of courage.
I was his only source of courage.
At that particular point in time.
At that particular point in time.
That
was why I did not want him to know that I was hot inside. Or whether I was not hot. I said to him I was going to the bathroom.
Hospital management la staff I
went and called the one hospital staff whose surname is Sanyang, but I cannot recall the person's name. I said to the person, Sanyang, I said, I'm surprised. What's happening? And the person said to me, I'm also surprised equally. But what are we going to do? We must comply.
Point of order. The witness kept saying Jahal, but in that particular context, it might have meant worried. Is that the case?
Jahal, yeah.
Yes, all right. Please proceed.
So we were there like that. And he too said, the person too said that he was worried. I said to the person, something is amiss. But at that time,
room number 10.
Before they would take Baba to room number 10,
prison medic Dobeje.
There was one prison medic called Jaju.
Jimbo.
And the one they call Jimbo. When I was just from having prayers, I passed them by the kitchen door. They were talking in private. But what they were discussing, I don't know. But they did not see me. But when I went to Baba and found him at Hariala, I told him.
They are up to something.
He said to me, they are up to something. But God is good. So I was there until the medic came to Baba. He came and he was chatting with him. Baba asked him deliberately and asked him, where is Jimbo? He said, for the whole of today, I did not set my eyes on Jimbo. When he left, Baba said to me, you see?
They are up to something.
They are up to something. He said to me, God is good. After that, they moved him to room 10.
So in room 10,
we were in room 10. They never allowed me to spend the night there. We are always there up till 1
or 12.
Or 12. And then we will go home.
Who told you can't spend the night there? This is private block after all.
Private block leti.
Prison officer member hospital staff allow.
The prison officers who were there never allowed us to spend the night there, and the hospital staff also said that was not allowed.
Proceed, please.
We were there until Friday.
Friday around 12.
How many days did you spend there?
Thursday and Saturday.
We went there on Thursday.
Then Friday. Somanda around 12.
In the morning, around 12.
Room not 10.
I left room 10 on my way to the kitchen. I met with two gentlemen. But I do not know them. I thought they had come to visit Baba. I returned back.
Officer member Bundatu Kafa Ismaila Koli.
The officer at the door called Ismaila Koli went to where Baba was. I found him telling him that Jack's people have come. He said to him, which of his people? He said, his junglers. He asked him, how do you know? He said to him, I know Noah in person. When I called him, Noah went down. When he went down, the other guy who was still up there called him over the telephone, and he too went down the stairs and they went.
Which Noah was he referring to?
It was a jungler, either Noah Baji or something like that.
Your statement says Noah Baji?
That is it, Noah Baji.
Noah Baji.
Noah Baji.
Saying Baba ko mendiate yake because nte sembeten na fereten.
Baba said to them, well, let them do whatever they please because I have no means, I have no powers.
After the nata commission
it was after that I come to see at the commission.
The
man that I met up with, one of them was Oya. I did not see Noah at the commission, but I saw Oya. But it
around 12 o'clock Friday.
It was Oya who came there with Noah around 12 o'clock on that Friday. After they said that, Baba was getting better.
What time in the day? Was it at night or was it in the afternoon?
12 noon.
12 noon. It was in the afternoon when they came there.
Proceed.
That Friday,
we were there that Friday. Around evening time, a manding group came. A group of boys came. They went inside.
Green boys
they said they were green boys. When they got inside, they greeted Baba and they talked with him. After they left, they came out and left. He said to me, Tida,
something is cooking.
He said to me, something is cooking. But please take heart and hold on to God. If you should hear that I am dead, know that that is what God has for me. If you hear that I have a broken leg,
you've tried a lot for me. May Allah reward you for what you've done for me.
Another brother Fanankili, Ibrahim Jobe.
He also called his brother, Ibrahim Jobe. He prayed for him and told him that you have tried a lot. May God reward all of you. But whatever you hear, just take it to heart. He said that to me.
Inna Allah ma sabirun, that means Allah is always with people who bear things.
After he said that to me, I said, look, nothing is going to happen.
Inside me,
but at that time, inside me, I was more worried than anything. I said to him, nothing will happen. He said to me, something will happen. He said to me, I feel something. If that feeling comes to me, something is always about to happen to me.
Just be positive.
I said to him, just be positive. Only peace is what is going to happen. So I was there. That Friday. He ate to his full. He walked about. He ate his fruits. We were chatting until evening time. They brought his dinner.
Around 12.
We were there until 12. 1. We were preparing to go home. I picked up the bowl and I showed it to him. I said, your dinner is here. It's not necessary for you to heat it up. It's warm already. And he said to me, come, let me taste it. He took a spoon, tasted it and said, it's okay, place it there for me. So we were about to leave. We went up to close to the door. Myself,
Ibrahim Jobe,
his younger brother, Ibrahim Jobe,
and sister Aissatou Jobe,
and his sister Aissatou Jobe. He called us back. Said, Tida, come and apply my medicines on me.
Because
at that time,
mile 2.
He once ate food in mile 2. He had some rashes.
Poison because tomorrow biring londi after color change.
He said he used to tell me that this is poison because when I pack this food for some time, the color changed. So I rubbed this lotion on his body.
I wish good night la.
I wished him good night. And we left. He said to me, but don't come early tomorrow. Tomorrow is a set settle.
Okay.
I said to him, okay.
Adoma kodo di nyula puri mosquito spray sang prison officer nying.
His younger brother gave money to the prison officers for them to buy mosquito repellents. And we went home. We were home. Early morning on Saturday. One of his friends called Dembo Araboja, who lives in Brikama, called me and asked, how is Baba doing? I said, praise be to God. Now he's getting better. Nothing is wrong with him. He said to me, okay. But he has heard about his death. But merely wanted to confirm if indeed we have heard that news. But when I said this to him, his younger brother called me, the one in Jara called funding, and said to me, Tida, Baba is dead. I said to him, funding, this is just a rumor.
Because he katunyinekela all the time.
Because this is what they do all the time.
Baba manfa.
Baba is not dead. Nothing is wrong with him.
Okay.
He said to me, okay.
Beje.
We were there. He called me again and said to me, Tida, the whole compound is full with people. People are crying. They are saying that Baba is dead. I got angry with him. I said to him, chase away everybody. They are not speaking the truth. Baba isn't dead.
From reliable source.
He said to me, Baba is dead, and I got this from a reliable source. I told him, your source is not telling you the truth. He rang up. But I began to fear in my mind. I called somebody, one of Baba's friends, called Bubaba. He's staying in Banjul.
Room 10.
I told him to go to room 10 and see if Baba is still there.
Room 10.
When he got to room 10, they had already removed Baba's dead body. They locked the door. He didn't call me back to tell me what happened. Baba's brother came to the house. He came and said to me, yes, they said that Baba is dead, let's go to Banjul. I refused. We quarreled along the way to Banjul. I said to him, you are the ones that do this. You are the very people who are spreading the rumor that Baba is dead. In fact, who told you that Baba was dead? We quarreled on our way to Banjul. When we got close to the mortuary door, I saw one of Baba's tight friends called Kuru Konjira. He was sitting by the bank and stretched his
ground.
On the he was sitting on the ground and he stretched his legs.
He was shouting up to the point of holding his head.
Baba la sister men nabe siloka konyeko Tida. Baba fatal le kuru fela be kumbola.
Then Baba's sister, who was accompanying me, told me, Tida, look at Kuru. He's crying. That proves that Baba is already dead. I said, no, Baba is not dead. Kuru knows what he is crying for. I said to her, let's go to room 10. We went all the way to the back door, which was in front of the children's hospital. That place was locked. They didn't allow me to pass by that door. I went around again. We went to the main gate. We went into the hospital. I met up with his nephew. I said to him, Bajabi, where is Baba? He didn't tell me anything clear. He was just saying, well, auntie, but he was unable to tell me anything. That's the time I raised up my head, my blanket, my flask, my basins. They put all together and tied it plus my basket. They went and placed it in the middle of the hospital. When I saw that, I said, oh, it is true. Baba is dead. I said, but now he will get peace. I was unable to cry at that instant. I cannot even produce one piece of saliva, a bit of saliva in my mouth. I cannot shed tears. The whole world was black for me at that moment. I sat down to take some rest. People tried, but they were unable to move me. I cannot remain sitting down. I got up. I asked them, where is the dead body? They said, it's in the mortuary. I went to the mortuary. When they opened the door, I found his brother there. He was crying, going round inside the room. Baba's dead body was lying. His neck was torn. There was some sort of a yellow liquid which was coming out of his mouth. And it was coming out of his nose also. I prayed for him. I remained there. Then I went out.
Is that a photograph?
Yes. Original of I have the original.
Please provide. Thank you. Could you pass it to the commissioners? Proceed, please.
I prayed for him. I inquired as to when the dead body was going to be handed over to us. They said I will not have access to the dead body until Monday. We went home. This was full up.
Dead house.
That day when we were at the dead house,
Independence Drive fat.
The whole of Independence Drive was full with people.
Marina Parade fat molla.
Marina Parade too was filled up with people. Many people were there. You don't even know where they were coming from. We dispersed, went home. The house too was full up. We were at the house until on Monday. On Monday, we went to the hospital. When we got there, they handed over the dead body to us.
Was a post-mortem conducted?
Post-mortem
Post-mortem manke.
There was no post-mortem. The reason why we did not allow them to do post-mortem, we don't have even the time. We don't know where to voice that out. But we were all suspicious that Baba was killed. And those that killed him are the same people who are supposed to carry out the post-mortem. So why would we accept them to carry out a post-mortem?
Who are you referring to?
The people that we suspected at the time.
Hospital staff role play.
The hospital staff played a role there.
Prison the role play.
Prison played a role.
Aning Yaya Jamela junglers all.
And Yaya Jame's junglers.
Do ning post-mortem bekela?
And if a post-mortem was to be done,
transactional baby, a hospital staff will the tema and in prison police all.
Transaction is between the hospital staff and the prison.
Maninkol ka for menna.
Guys would say.
Jalo singo before ranka. So wadali lo kama man som post-mortem because nafata.
Could you repeat that Mandinka proverb?
Ninjalo singo before ranka.
Is that one too high for my
yes.
interpreter?
Perhaps you could.
Perhaps maybe Dr. Cisse can help.
Yes.
Huh?
Mike.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't get to hear that.
Tida, I am sure you can tell us what that means in Wolof or in English. You can tell us what that means
in Wolof.
In Wolof, yes.
Is lima mean like moine. Ndeimbelami. It's just in short moy reila tagela bapare dejla.
In short, it means someone who...
Jalela, wa.
Okay, in short, it means someone that kills you, pays pays condolences, and also announces your death. That was the reason why we did not accept the post-mortem to be carried out.
So
they gave us the dead body.
Data Jara.
We went to Jara. Before I explain that part, whatever one does, one's deeds, it's a right to showcase it.
Menketa aja asombi bojanti.
The person of Asombi Bojang.
Yaya Jamme Bama.
Yaya Jamme's mother.
Birim Baba velari lopitanoto.
When Baba was admitted at the hospital,
Kamolki kanaka Jobe.
She used to send people to visit him.
Kakodo dinna ka fanye fama ko yala.
She used to give me money and tell me to help myself with it.
Nin sunkaro sita ka sukuro kinye.
When Ramadan comes around, she sends sugar. And tops it up with money. When the Tobaski comes, she used to buy a sheep and also tops it with money. When Baba's mother passed away, all the vehicles that went to Jara for the burial, she was the one that gave me the money to pay for them. Called me up till her bedroom. And she used to tell me if I had the power, Baba would not be in prison. So I have to show that a little bit.
Do you know whether she had interceded with her son to have Baba released?
For yala nako fu anadi manyi memu yaje me fu ikakachala banka kachala kula puru yaje Baba ya bula.
Ikachata kuola dimma kai konna banko tamandi ila karatiji.
They discussed about the issue, but her son told her that the way that I manage my country is none of your problems.
Tata fo akukodo nyi mujelle ti Baba nyanta ka jelle jo purate o joye Baba bula.
It went to a state where she asked, in fact, how much money is it that needs to be paid for Baba to be released? She was ready for that.
Asekoro dina fonye taita duanyi no la fonyin din fulol tema ala se kayandir keje.
She would give me money and tell me, go and seek for prayer so that these two sons of mine, their God will bring peace between them. She did that on several occasions. I'm praying for her.
So biri nata fureo di molla.
When they gave us the dead body,
Data Jara.
We went to Jara.
Kafo siata.
There were many people.
Janim bita Jara.
Before we got to Jara.
House
Even at the dead house.
Plain clothes sol fata jere tep.
There were many plainclothes people there.
Moli identify.
People identified them.
Ya fonye.
They told me.
Defanga dol je kono.
I saw some amongst them.
Njikita ko inata menna je.
I believe that what they came there for,
Public reaction ole Jobe.
they wanted to gauge the public reaction.
Inata wala je.
That was what they came for.
Du bulata normale fanam fo jara.
And they followed us all the way to Jara.
Tata fo jara.
We went up to Jara.
Ade oketa.
The burial took place.
Dua aketa.
Prayers were
Janyant.
and people dispersed. We returned back home.
How did the death of Baba impact your family?
Baba la saya ay alla dimbayal ay akole ay mun kole asikule le sawima ay batande nyaadi
Baba la saya o kole akul ninkombe obe fola jam nte janjan.
If I would want to say all the difficulties that the family encountered as a result of Baba's death, we probably will not leave this place.
You can summarize it briefly.
That is what I will do. I'll summarize it.
Because because
the family suffered when Baba passed away.
Frustrated.
We are frustrated.
Stigmatized.
We were stigmatized.
Marginalized.
We were marginalized.
For extent society reject.
It got to a stage where we thought that we were being rejected by society. They evicted us from our houses. And wherever we went to look for a house, when they know that we are Baba Jobe's family, even if we had a prior agreement and they were prepared to give us a house, they used to stop it.
Why do you think that was the case?
Because
they were trying to save their own heads. Because if Yajame gets to know
any business to do with Baba's family,
that they had any business to do with Baba's family,
in trouble.
They would be in trouble.
Are you suggesting that problems happen between Yaya Jammeh and Baba?
Munde ko left en mirol dilako koleal ka sotodal no kabrum Baba Jobe ning Yaya Jammeh molo.
Baba served his time in prison.
Baba yala wato ki kasoto a bang.
He was not released.
Mabula.
Yes.
Allegedly, they killed him. That was not enough for Yaya Jammeh, that's what you're telling us?
Yes, it wasn't enough.
Because
we got to understand that he wants the family to turn into beggars. And we had only a small margin before we got to that level.
Because landlord
the landlord, who was Baba's family, we went to look for a house. We had an agreement with him. I was ready, we had an agreement. I was ready to transfer. I took a truck with all of my luggage. When he knew that this was Baba Jobe's family, he said to me, "Oh, I made a mistake. Someone had taken this place already." Because he was scared of Yaya Jammeh. That night, I had to look for a lodge
$5,000
and pay their $5,000
for a single night.
For a single night, my luggage, all of them were scattered around outside. I spent the night there with the kids. You know, no one can sleep in that situation. I just rested my head and wait for the following morning so that we could continue looking for a house. I looked for a house until I eventually got one at Senegambia. I was there also. Difficulties. The water system there wasn't good.
Throughout.
We never had water throughout.
taxi bagas le luas.
I used to hire a baggage truck
Nga bidong jamal ñene.
and look for many
Gallon
water gallons.
Kata Jobe for Sanchaba.
I go to Sanchaba and fetch water.
Driver link kamane kata Jobe na for Sanchaba.
The drivers and the little boys will fetch water all the way to Sanchaba.
Yeah, samana ya londi.
When they come, they will place it. And when that water gets finished, I'll hire another vehicle and go for more. I knew I couldn't continue like that in that situation. I looked for another place in Kololi, and I transferred there. I was there, but I was in this place, and still yet, plainclothes officers were following me. They come to ask about me at the house. When they come, they used to find my husband's sister. When they ask her, she will tell them Tida is not here, but I was usually inside. But at that time, my son Suleiman Jobe, at the time he was 9 years.
Plainclothes officer mo saba.
3 plainclothes officers and their driver came to the house and they said they came to arrest him. I said, you've come to arrest this guy? You've not come to arrest this boy. You've come to arrest me. Because I will not allow you to go with this boy when I am not there. When I went with them to the police headquarters. When we got there, they asked him, did your father buy any house for you?
A 9-year-old boy arrested and taken to the hospital, to the police, and interrogated about properties his father has on his name.
Yo muta ya samba police ka nyinin ka kuola men sujita fama la sura fengol la mem kordati fo ay korda sura ya to ke damen.
Yes. They asked him about that. When they asked him, I don't know. Ask my father. They wrote a statement. I read it.
How long did you stay in the police?
I want to jelle si rada station rada wali jelle ke.
Beje 12 till bulo.
We were there 12 noon.
For 7 o'clock buraro.
Until 7 p.m. We were there.
No statement no sign.
I signed the statement. And went home. But after that, anyone that came and knocked on my door, the boy used to tell me, Mommy, wait for me. Don't open the door. Let me peep over the window and see who it is before I would open the door. If he hears an ambulance, he used to run like he's crazy. I used to ask him. He said, Yaya Jame is coming. I said, this is not it. When someone is sick and you wanted to go to the hospital in Banjul, they used to tell you, don't go there. He used to tell you, don't go there, to the extent of begging you. He will tell you, if you go there, you will die. Anyone that went there, they used to die. Don't go there. That was the state the young man was in. We were in that situation. They went after Baba's brothers. They take them to the NIA. They would question them about Baba's wealth. There are things that are with them, their vehicles. They seized them from them. They were after them all the time. His brothers, especially one of his brothers called Ibrahim Jobe, they troubled that boy, that man a lot. They went to his family compound, his apartment. They put a padlock on it. And that is a family compound. His mother's cows. Everybody knows who his grandfather was.
Jamanti Fofana.
Jamanti Fofana.
I need so sort of back.
He had a lot of cattle.
Baba I need so herit afamalea.
His grandmother inherited those cattle from his father. They went to that herd. They took all of the cattle and went away. They went to the compound which lived before. There was a pool. They dug the whole pool. They said that guns were hidden there. They didn't find any guns. They went to Karantaba, their farmland. They burnt it all. They said because guns were being hidden there. They didn't find any guns. We were worried. We did not know what to do. The kids were supposed to go to school. Those that used to assist by little when they are helping you, they will tell you, we are assisting you, but do not make a mistake for Yajame to know about this thing. So when Baba died, after that, all of that assistance was cut off. Baba is dead. Those that were here, their assistance was cut off. Gaddafi died. So we were in that state.
They will move from house to house.
I would be moving from house to house. If I spent 1 year here, I will leave and go to another place.
My household properties
all my household properties were destroyed
because of the movement.
Because of the movement. So I was in that situation. I was in that state in Kololi. The area of Kololi where I was, that's where the junglers were also staying. They used to pass through my compound. I got to know that they were after Baba's properties and his compounds. And they were suspicious that I had the documents. That was why, but most times they will disguise themselves and come to my area. I devised various means and I left this place. But before I left, the documents and his briefcase, I packed all of them. I put them in a vehicle in the night. I got into the vehicle with one child of my cousins. I went and collected those documents where I hid them from. But when I collected them and I was heading home, I found many checkpoints along the way. I had luggage in the vehicle. I was worried and fearful if I am caught. I lay on the vehicle. I took my headscarf and I covered myself. I told the driver to put on double signal. I said to him, when we get there and they ask you, tell them that you have a patient that you were rushing to the hospital. That was what we did. When we got to the checkpoint, they stopped us. There were many soldiers there. The whole vehicle was full with documents, the briefcase. But through the help of God, they did not open the vehicle. When we passed, the following morning, I put all the materials in two big suitcases. And I gave it to someone to cross them over to Bara. He took them and hid them all the way to Karang.
Biraye mabo Karang.
After he hid them in Karang,
The following day,
I held the hands of 2 of my kids. I only had Habashak on me. I took a vehicle heading to Senegal. I didn't announce it to anyone. But the vehicle that I took, when I got to the border, I did not alight. I sat inside the vehicle. The other people who were there, who showed their ID cards, I passed like that. And when I got to Karang, I picked up all of my documents. Then I took my vehicle to go to Senegal. Before I got into Senegal proper,
Baba ning trust bank agreement.
Baba had an agreement with Trust Bank.
Ala property member Jara Soma.
His property that was in Jara Soma
rent Trust Bank here.
Was what he rented to Trust Bank.
And Bira rent.
But when he rented it out,
payment in 2 installments.
They made payments in 2 installments.
First installment
The first installment was paid.
Second installment
Before it was time for the payment of the second installment,
Baba problem also.
Baba had a problem.
Bank find out.
He sent me to the bank to find out about that issue. At that time, Panjai was there. When I arrived and I asked him, he said to me that payment has been effected already. I asked, how did it happen? He said, Yaya Jammeh sent Amadou Samba and Pa Bojan. They were the ones that came here. That we should effect the payment and give it to them. So there's nothing for him here. We have given it to them. So we lost out on that. And we were like that. We suffered here.
But in all this, you wrote a letter to Yaya Jammeh, didn't you?
After I mourned and I completed the mourning period, I wrote to him to show him that that also I praise him, I thank him, and I use language as one would expect him to want to hear.
And you did in very glowing terms. I will read out one paragraph. Says, on behalf of the entire family of the late Mr. Baba Jobe of blessed memory, I write to extend sincere and heartfelt congratulations to you, Mr. President, for your resounding triumph in the recently concluded presidential elections. Once again, thanks to your able leadership, our nation has proved our skeptics and detractors wrong by conducting a free, fair, and transparent elections, which has been certified as such by both local and international observers, notably the African Union and Commonwealth. The magnitude of your landslide victory, which is unprecedented in the recent political history of our nation, even Baba Gale cannot write in such glowing terms. No. It is so beautiful. I only wish it was true.
Yes.
Understand.
You know, if you understand Yaya Jammeh,
this is the only language.
This is the only language
communicate no men.
Which to communicate with him. To have access to him. That is why we speak to him in these terms. But at that time we were dying. But what were we to do?
The order of the day.
This was the order of the day. It's either me or some other person. You must have to speak to him like this.
We call it politics.
We call it politics.
You are very good at it. Did it yield any results for you?
He did not respond. The letter, After I wrote it,
nga samba
I took it,
nga register
I registered it.
Near letter or register, somanda juno.
If you register a letter in the morning,
then in 12 o'clock, ika receive le.
Before 12, they say he usually receives it.
I receive baramanjabi.
He received it, but he did not respond to me.
Biringa okol be jube.
So after observing all of these things,
With all ka dual membeke ninna kairobe ya jamme jawto alay na jeri ndinyola.
with all the prayers I used to make, that if my peace would come through my meeting with him, may God make it happen.
To the conclusion ko.
I conclusion that that my lack of not being able to see him, perhaps my peace is not with there.
Yo aning farang mbesilaring kungola.
I was also fearful about my life.
Nata banko bula wala nyama.
I ended up leaving the country.
Tata Senegal.
I went to Senegal.
Birim futata Senegal.
When I got to Senegal,
easy.
It wasn't easy.
A
country where you were not born in, you just went there just like that.
Tata friend dolelia, family friends.
I went to a family friend.
Senegal dula dol detetale.
There are some places in Senegal that are very crowded.
Bunding bawole kononunje.
We were in a small house, a room. Even my suitcases would not fit in. I was there. I moved to go to another place, thinking that place would be better. And that was when one day, with my suitcase, my other luggages, and my 2 kids, when I went there, I thought that place would be better. I found that that place was worse than where I left off from.
You went with 2 kids.
Yes.
Suleiman
Jobe and Ibrahim Jobe.
Baba had 13 children, correct?
Yes.
Baba dintang anin sabalasoro.
Where were the other children?
The other children are here. 3 are in England. The others are here. You know, he had 3 wives. Those that he separated with. There was one other woman called Ma Bintu Fofana. He had 5 kids with that woman. 3 daughters and 1 son.
Let's summarize that because of the time.
3 children.
Mariama Jane.
3 children. And myself, 2 children.
Yo dingol baby Janne, baby baluring.
So all the children are here, all are alive. Praise be to God.
So you were in Senegal in which capacity?
Senegal itaranu alhala nyadi le kono.
Senegal brintata je.
When I got to Senegal, I went to
UNHCR.
I went to the UNHCR
refugee status
to look for a refugee status. I was going to and fro.
Data process
I went through the process.
Refugee status
And then I acquired a refugee status.
Presidential decree
Then they gave me a presidential degree. So I was there with my kids.
School.
They were going to school.
Friends, family, and a few of my friends.
The family and a few of my friends. Through their assistance, my kids were able to go to school. They were there going on until after a long while. We know it is God who continually gives someone and he never tires. But as for human beings, no matter how long it takes, it gets to a time when they become tired. Things changed. The children's school was interrupted. And so they just sat down like that. It took a long time before they were able to return back to school. I tried and tried. My older kid got a scholarship, Ibrahim. Suleiman.
Scholarship soto.
He got a scholarship. He continued with his schooling. Ibrahima.
One scholarship means
did not get a scholarship.
So watata dara.
So he went to the Dara. He studied the Quran, the whole of it. When he completed studying the Quran, then I got a chance to return him back to school. So that is the way things were. But what I used to do at that time in terms of feeding, before I left here, I used to sew.
Resigned on marriage grounds.
When I resigned from work on marriage grounds, I used to sew as business. So my individual customers, clients who are outside, they used to make orders to me. When they made an order, I will sew their clothes for them, send it to them, and then they will send me my payment. I was in that business until later I opened up a restaurant. I used to work, and that is how I used to sustain myself. But I was there also. UNHCR natana case refer. Then the UNHCR referred my case.
Fenko nata fenko sto.
Asylum.
Nata asylum sick.
Then I sought for asylum.
Yeah, acceptance soto.
I got
America.
In America.
That through all the procedures.
I went through all of the procedures.
But still case pending.
But still the case is pending. Nothing was left.
For medical examination.
Except the medical examination.
And cultural orientation.
And cultural orientation. Those were the pending issues. But I don't know what kept it hanging up till now. And that was almost at the same time with when Yaya was getting out of power. When Yaya was out of the place, I returned home. Because I knew that no matter how long a tree stump stays inside the water, it never turns into a crocodile. I returned home. I came home with happiness. That when I came, but when I come home, I will get justice. But I came, I got into trouble again. I lost faith. This new government that I trusted so much on. I saw no assistance there, which can make me happy.
Start from scratch.
And so I started from scratch. That is what we were in until this time that we are in.
Thank you very much.
Explosive allegations at TRRC. Murder,
faro,
cruelty, greed, betrayal, bribery. List goes on. Extraordinary. I'll just focus a little bit on the last one. The Director General of the prisons is a constitutional appointee. Under Section 185, Paragraph 1.
Section 185, Paragraph 1.
To have a constitutional appointee receiving bribes, soliciting bribes, $10,000, television and amplifiers, you name it. All that just to treat a prisoner fairly?
Lua momento mokake pala soto o mari nying surtout ena na ke cordatio din kirato kana na fon kani mobulu moya lon ko bal abi fon block na be soron din je kasoto je.
You have officers receiving lucrative bribes, including DVDs of Nigerian films.
Ina la kasulan ka do ko fana je melan ko be do ko la kasuro je fana fana kana na fango muta kani mobulu melan ko e ka Nigerian female anin DVD kani mobulo kono.
For them to enjoy themselves in the prison area.
Pour ye fan se wondi kasolo dingirado je.
I almost thought that the 5-star hotel is really mile 2 is 5-star hotel for officers. I'm sorry you had to endure so much. Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Commissioner Ka, you have the floor.
Commissioner Ka,
thank you, Chairman.
I
have two questions I want to ask. The first is about your family. You mentioned that one of your children was arrested and questioned.
Follow me dola mi diko ulo ila dimbala kuoti ya fu jango ila diamo kono ko ila dindin kilimbeje ina natala ya arrest ya samba purka nyini ngarol ni jabiro siku inatema.
You also told the commission that, I think if I got you right, Baba has 13 children.
Do you have a commission on Yati Jamfananko Baba, Ding Tang and Insaba Babu?
Do you know if they face similar harassment from the Jammeh regime?
All Dingol Fanankono, Nabora Odola, Fayala, for Inatana Korea, Kol Sotole, Jamela Maralo, which on Yinkonaba?
Because it will fanambela swole kono itate evict.
Yes, they had difficulties because they too were in their houses and they went there and evicted them.
And stigmatizes no fana affected.
And they were also affected by the stigmatization.
Wow, biko Baba Jobe dingol
Since when it is said that they are Baba Jobe's children, the stigma comes through that. They were frustrated when they were evicted from their houses. Because they had nowhere else to go to. That happened.
Thank you. If I also got you right, you mentioned that some of the properties of your late husband were seized by Jammeh.
Ninga rangai mo kuke ila diamo ni kono ya fo ko jango ikema mem banda ala soro fengo dole beje ya Jamela maralo kono yina ye bulole kanne.
Yes, that is true.
Would you be able to tell this commission if your husband had any links to the Daily Observer?
Isa fo no nyin commission ikema mem banda Daily Observer fo ay bulo sota ko kono la ba. Daily Observer do gudla.
Hi bulo soto jere.
Yes, he had a hand in it.
Thank you.
Baraka.
Thank you. There are no further questions from the commissioners.
Mr.
Tida Baba Jobe, if you have any concluding remarks, please proceed to make them now.
Silancedo niatra kuma soro bela flakela kuma da soro menna isi tenten yafo.
Saim foka tenturo kerek.
Now, except to thank.
It's been a mixed feeling to sit before this honorable commission who made it possible for us, the victims and non-victims, to voice out our pain, frustration, and tell our story. At least for the first time in 22 years. To the Gambian people and the world at large. I therefore seize this opportunity to salute you, Mr. Chairman, Deputy Chairman, Lead Counsel, Deputy Lead Counsel, the Commissioners, and the entire TRRC team. I must specifically thank the research and investigating team for their incredible patience. I am obliged to outline the frustrations, pain and trauma we the women go through when our husbands are in prison. Council, I represent or I symbolize all women whose husbands have been in custody, particularly under the former regime of Yaya Jammeh. I suffer a lot since the imprisonment of my late husband up to date. I have been victimized, stigmatized, and virtually rejected by society. Paying the price of a crime I have never committed plunged me in a serious psychological disorder. So much so that I lose confidence in myself, which lowered down my self-esteem gradually. Society and the general public concentrate more on the man in the prison than the woman outside. This is a misconception we should look into critically. It's not the least easy taking care of the children, my errands, and that of my husband, moving from point A to point B, trying to secure funds for the sustenance of the family. At the same time, consoling the man in the prisons and the children at home. After 7 years, 6 months of waiting in vain, I nearly lose my womanhood. Excuse me for the language. Because I seldom have the feeling that I am a woman. In essence, my sense of humor faded gradually due to the series of stress upon stress when I finished the 10 days morning period of my late husband. Some men approached me for marriage, but will tell me point blank that they are afraid of Yaya Jammeh. Even my present husband went through a lot of threats, but he vowed that nothing will stop him from marrying me. Therefore, I salute his bravery and steadfastness. Council, I must let you know that Yaya Jammeh and the present government of Adama Barrow have succeeded in re-traumatizing
The
family of the late Baba Jobe. By forcefully confiscating our properties without compensation or empathy for us. Adverse findings has been levied against us without thorough investigation on how these properties got into Yaya Jammeh's hands. He took them without any court order, even if there was any. It is a bogus one. The judge was a mercenary judge, purposely assigned to rule in his favor. Yaya Jammeh himself was the judge, jury, and the judiciary. He brought in Justice M.A. Paul to convict Baba and eventually kill him. This is evident in the suiting of lawyer Usman Silla. One of his defense lawyers, and the testimony of Omar Jallo and several other junglers at the TRRC. The former president was very uncomfortable with the fact that Baba Jobe knows a lot about him. This made him hash these treacherous and cowardly acts of killing him, so as to hide the facts. An appeal was filed by lawyer Jobe Trrc. While the paperwork was in progress and the proofreading was about to take place, the file suddenly disappears from records. If all other things remain constant, it is the due responsibility of the court to investigate and come out with an answer or solution, but they never did. The situation remains like that up to date. Luckily for us, we are in possession of the notice of appeal. After a year or two, I was asked to report to the police headquarters in Banjul, where I met Baba Jobe, Amadou Samba, and Pa Bojang in Jesus' office. There I was informed that these two men were sent by the former president Yaya Jammeh, who ordered us to transfer all properties in the name of Baba Jobe to Kanilai family farm in exchange of his freedom. We were reluctant initially, but eventually obeyed, because there was no choice. We were under pressure. The following day, a sealed blank title deed were brought to us to sign the deed of transfer. It is ridiculous and heartbreaking
that
the Jani Commission, Yaya Jammeh, and the present government have portrayed that Baba could not even afford to have a compound throughout his entire life. The government of Adama Barrow have no regard or empathy for Baba Job's family. We move around all over looking for place, for shelter, even to get a rented property is a big problem. Before Yaya Jammeh's removal, as soon as the landlords know we are Baba Job's family, they quickly disassociate themselves from us. There the stigmatization comes in. After the removal of Yaya Jammeh, landlords speculate whether we will be able to pay for the rent or not. Sometimes we feel as if we are in a foreign land. But in the actual sense, it's our and our own people inflicting so much pain on us. Our properties are being sold and demolished even when the matter is in the courts. This prompted our lawyer, Antuman Gay, to write to the trustee requesting the numbers of compounds sold, to whom they were sold, the amount of money involved, and their serial numbers. This was done 3 weeks ago, and still waiting for the reply. All vehicles and matrimonial compounds has been confiscated, and those that belongs to his brothers and some family members. We are therefore appealing to the Barrow government for the return of properties to Baba's children, so as to at least enjoy shelter and a roof over their head from the inheritance of their late father, Baba Kajali Jobe. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chair,
thank you very much, Madam Tida, Baba Jobe. Observation?
Yes, no, Mr. Chair, I just needed to put in some few documents before we end the hearing.
Please go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the letter of clemency that was written by Aja Fatu Fofana, dated 25th October 2010, to be Exhibit 135A, and the response by Yaya Jammeh should be 135B, and okay, it should be 135D, yes, 135C, yes. Okay. Yes, there are actually two letters of clemency. There is another one dated 1st December 2020. That should be 135B. And the response of Yahya Jammeh should be 135C. And then the picture with Gaddafi should be 135D. And the picture with the dead body of Baba Jobe should be 135E. And the letter, open letter to Yahya Jammeh should be 135F. And the death certificate.
Council, just before you leave that one, there was no date on that one.
Yes,
what's the date?
There's no
Can
date.
we get it at some point?
Yes. Do you recall the exact date you wrote this letter?
To Yahya
Jammeh? The open letter.
The open letter.
Okay, it's an undated open letter to Yahya Jammeh. But she would get the receipt of the registered mail, and she would provide the date to the commission later.
Splendid.
Okay. And then the last but not the least document is 135G, and that is the death certificate. With your permission, Mr. Chair.
Request granted, Council.
Thank you.
Again, thank you very much indeed, Madam Tida Baba Jobe, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Madam Tida Baba Jobe ila songola purukana ila seri andiro di commission nyati ngola.
We share your pain and hope that things would improve for both you and the Jobe family.
Wala alme taki nimbele atala andumbe jikiri nyinna fananko
Thank you very much, everyone. We will end up. Sorry, you wanted something that day? Sorry?
No, just needed your permission to return the original photograph.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. We will resume our proceedings tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Thank you all very much. Meeting is adjourned.